Joey here. Welcome back to my channel. We have about a week left of quarter 1, so I wanted to share a little bit of a recap and also my plans going forward. And my boyfriend was late for work, so he made me coffee. Ooh, that's a good one. This year is flying by. It needs to stop. I need things to slow down. We're going into April, and that means I'm going to be turning another year older. I already feel decrepit. This is how many times we've been to the dog park. Probably will end up going again a few more times. I have managed to post videos almost every week, so I'm happy with that. February was a little difficult for me. I did get sick. And there was something else going on. Oh, my partner had huge deadlines at work and wasn't able to do the final edit on my videos. So let's just blame him. My puppy's birthday is next week. And then last night I set up for April. Because Easter falls on my birthday this year, I'm hoping to visit family in Minnesota, although I really don't want to fly. I would drive, but it's a 24-hour drive from Washington to Minnesota. Never been afraid of flying until this year. These pages I usually keep pretty clear. I have a lot more going on, but I will put that in the weekly pages rather than the monthly pages. I got to puppy sit Batman. My partner's coworker basically subtracted? No, he did not subtract me. I'm still here. Subcontracted me to watch the dog he was dog sitting while he was in the office during the day. Daenerys was the problem, as usual. I started keeping track of where we eat out in my weeks because I got rid of my meal planner this year. We had our 16-year anniversary. It snowed. I was so excited for all the snow that we got this year. Ooh, this was my favorite layout so far. And look how it matches my Jet Pens by Rickshaw pen sleeve. Fabulous. Oh yeah, I got out of the shower, realized I missed a call from my mom, my dad, my little brother. So I had to call my mom and tell her that, I'm not dead. Psycho. I love you and dim sum. Yeah. Death. Poison. Daisuki. Got to see a bald eagle pretty close at the dog park. A little too close. I was worried about my dog, who does not camouflage well. Oishi. Oh, we got to meet a little cat. Daenerys lost her mind. I kind of knew we weren't going to be able to have a cat because of her, and that really confirmed it. Oh my god, I had a really good shrimp po' boy at this place called Bongos by Green Lake in Seattle. Oh my gosh. My boyfriend thought he was going to get half of it, and I said, "The hell you are, am I?" My boyfriend's haircut got canceled because his hairdresser had a medical emergency, and he's blaming me for putting it in my journal. This is like Death Note, okay? We started getting HelloFresh because we need to slow down on getting takeout. Big achievement. I started working on my novel again. This past week, I took it to a park with my dog. Managed to get through half a page before she got too restless and we had to go. Granted, I spent a lot of time taking photos. According to the Word document, I hadn't opened it up since December of 2023. It's nice getting some distance, but I didn't need that much. When I started setting up for April, we have my collection pages. Quarter 1 priorities. Still have not applied for a passport. Still have not gotten rid of the car. Begin work on Adela's story. I actually wrote that in after I started working on it. I have so many planners and journals from last year that I have not caught up in, and it would be nice to get that done in the next few months. Still have not finished the journal entry for my trip to Minnesota for Christmas. And now that I've forgotten everything, it's going to be kind of useless, but I would at least like to stick in all of the ephemera and a few pictures, maybe write a few things. It's not going to be as detailed as it would have been if I had done it when I was actually there. Look at that. That's just pathetic. Then in my Hobonichi weeks for last year, I still haven't finished my last few pages. I like to write down highlights for the year. And I usually end up going through my 5-year journal and pulling things that are notable from it and just writing a list of them down in here. And then I can finally put this away. So we're going to set that for quarter 1. My reading journal. I have to clean this out. I just can't let this ink sit in here anymore. I'll use a different pen to finish it. I can't believe I just completely abandoned this thing. I did not do my year-end stats. I did not do my favorites. I did not choose the book of the year. And there's about 10 journal spreads that I have not finished. Some of them I've started. Like, just finish them. And it's been so long since I read them, I don't remember the book that well. I think we're probably a little too late in the year for people to be interested in a 2024 reading journal flip. If you are interested, please let me know down in the comments and maybe that'll give me the motivation to finish this. I'm currently reading The Story of Britain by Roy Strong and taking far too many notes. Currently on the Napoleonic Wars. Very exciting. And then I'm also reading The Prince and the Pauper. The Poor Person by Mark Twain. And one of the boys is Edward the Sixth, who I just read about in The Story of Britain. Haven't read any short stories. I've bought too many books. Uh-oh, someone's here. Shut the front door! My Atlas Stationer's order arrived. Did not realize when I was watching To Kill a King that they had a first part, which was Downfall of a King. Definitely made a lot more sense why they were executing him when you watch part 1 first. I actually listened to some new music that wasn't Korean. Some of the podcasts that I've been listening to. If anybody has recommendations for podcasts, please let me know because by midweek I've listened to all of mine and I need something to get me through my walks with my dog. Did I visit any interesting places? Studio Den in Issaquah is adorable. I would recommend going if you're ever east side. My boyfriend bought some really cute espresso cups there and they have stationery. They have the Toyo toolboxes that I really want, except I don't know what color I want to get yet. It's my favorite new shop. I love it. Tried some new restaurants. Most of the recipes we've tried have been from HelloFresh. Let's not get into cleaning. Haven't really started any craft projects. Of course, I've bought a lot of stationery. All these pages I'll be using at the end of the year or the beginning or halfway through next year, like I did with 2024. So yeah, that's what I've been up to so far and plans that I have going forward. Please let me know how your year's been going so far. Do you break up your planning by quarters or quintiles? Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye! Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition. We eat in front of the television most nights like proper Americans. It doesn't make any sense. I don't make sense. I'm also a bit morbid. I went to a torture museum in Germany. I don't know why I do what I do. Boyfriend's like, are you going to bed? I'm like, no, I have to read about my nightly heretic. Goodness.